Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. On this episode, I'm telling you all about Lovelight Farms by B.K. Borison. This is the first book of the Lovelight series and the first book I've read of this author. It has been on my to-read list for a few months and I've been seeing so many nice reviews about it, so I was curious to get into this series. A pasture of dead trees, a hostile takeover of the Sansa barn by a family of raccoons, and shipments that have mysteriously gone missing. Lovelight Farms is not the magical winter wonderland of Stella Bloom's dreams. In an effort to save the Christmas tree farm she's loved since she was a kid, Stella enters a contest with Instagram famous influencer Evelyn St. James with the added publicity and the cash prize. Stella might just be able to save the farm from its financial woes. There's just one problem. To make the farm seem like a romantic destination for the holidays, she lied on her application and said she owns Lovelight Farms with her boyfriend. Only there is no boyfriend. And her best friend, Luca Peters, he just stopped by for some hot chocolate and somehow got a farm and a serious girlfriend in the process. But fake dating his best friend might be the best Christmas present he's ever received. I don't usually read a lot of best friends to lovers books, and it's usually a trope that doesn't speak to me a lot, but this was such a sweet and nice surprise. Had the whole fake dating thing, and I was hooked from the very first moment. When we start to read the story, we clearly understand that these two are hopelessly in love with each other, and have been for a while actually. Before getting into the characters and their story, I got to give major kudos to the author for being able to create such a real small town. I really fell in love with Inglewild, and its people, and I just wanted to enter this book and actually visit them because it seemed like such a nice town. Everyone was so lovely and just wanted to help out in every way that they could. It reminded me a lot of the plots from all the Hallmark movies ever released, so it actually made me laugh a little that the author made a mention herself at the beginning of the story. So it clearly feels like a validation of that thought while also trying to set itself apart. Now, in terms of the characters, I felt like Stella was so strong and determined while also trying not to let things get to her. Sometimes she frustrated me a little because she was living with a constant fear of people leaving her, and that stopped her from asking for help from her friends and sharing her feelings with Luca. But overall, she was sweet and very humble, and she worked very hard on keeping the farm afloat because it was her home and the source of good memories. Luca is just so deeply sweet and thoughtful. I confess that I was swooning alongside Stella when he cooked and cuddled her. He was always trying to make Stella stay and be by her side, even leaving her 3 hair fresheners to find every time he visited town. It was also a bit dumb for not expressing his real feelings for her from the beginning, but he found the strength and courage to fight for her and share his feelings. And then these two together are just perfect. They added a lot of chemistry and it's even more perceptible when they start the whole fake dating scheme. Everyone around them could tell that they love each other, so it was hilarious to read the reactions of everyone in town. Their story builds up very slowly, but it's so sweet, and I was smiling like a fool during it all. I also have to say that I loved the side characters a lot, more specifically Beckett and Lila. Beckett was a big-tattooed, grumpy man, but had such a soft spot for the cats they adopt that my heart was melting. And Lila had such a sweet soul, and everything she baked sounded so incredible that I wanted to eat it all. They are very good friends to Stella, but they are also her support system and partners. Basically, they are all a family. I'm already trying to get my hands on the second book, In the Weeds, because I loved what we saw of Beckett and his relationship with Evelyn, and I'm very curious to read it. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at ritasbookclub for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings!